what is the meaning of loving someone fearlessly? Recently, I came upon that term, loving fearlessly, fearlessly loving. And for the first time of my life, I began to understand what that meant, or what that means, at least to me. To me, that means to love someone without fear. Without fear. And what is fear? Fear is insecurity. So to love someone without insecurity, without the projection of insecurity. Fear is insecurity, again. And so we all have insecurities of something. And so insecurity is a negative feeling, and negativity pinches off the flow of positive emotions, love. And therefore, when you're feeling emotions towards someone, your husband, love, you're feeling positive emotions, you're feeling like, wow, I really love this person. But to fearlessly love them is to not allow any type of insecurity to get in the way of the emotion of flow to your significant other. For example, to check that shit at the door. The feeling of, I got annoyed by him, he did this, just all this shit from the past always gets in the way of the present. And to then therefore to love someone fearlessly is almost like, it feels to me that it brings you to the very present moment of being here right now, loving someone, noticing that, oh, even though this thing has happened in the past, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. I love you. I'm loving. I'm flowing. I'm loving you unconditionally. Love is unconditional. I don't understand why people have to say unconditional loving. I say that. But it is almost sort of like to love. I mean, there's not like, oh, loving someone in their own way. Then that means just deep care. Someone deeply cares about another person. They're not really loving them. If they loved someone, you gotta constantly get the fuck out of your own way and say things that are not coming from accessing something that is not of use, something that is not of pure positive energy. And so to love someone fearlessly is to be bigger than anything that you have experienced before, which may not have been positive, but to be bigger than that, to know that you are bigger than any type of negativity, you are bigger than any type of momentum of negativity. You are, because you can choose you all over again and again and again. And what does that mean? That means choosing you. Choosing the right to feel good. And so, to love fearlessly means to want to, not want, but just to notice. To notice when things start creeping in that may not be cool, and to say, you know what, I'm bigger than that. Someone, for example, who has been cheated on and they are willing to open their heart to another person again, that's fearlessly loving someone, because you're not afraid of the past. You're not bringing it up to now the present. You're not recalling those emotions. You are loving that person with such purity. I feel like we give each other, loving fearlessly may even be sort of in the same realm of giving each other not a pardon, but basically saying, I'm going to love you despite any type of scary feelings that I may feel right now, which could make me think of, oh, you might leave me, or oh, you might hurt me, or oh, but then it might not even come up as straightforward like that. It may just come up as, oh, I feel uncertainty, and therefore I'm going to project that, like, hey, are you gonna make enough money? You better make enough money, because it's like, I don't think you're really loving that person. That's not loving. I don't know. People often, I'm on a tangent, people often speak from a place of thinking that other people have power over them. Whereas every person has their own power to manifest, create whatever they want. I mean, we're always manifesting something, good or bad. And so oftentimes we depend or even let go or even give our power away to other people, and we say, you better make this shit happen. I feel like that's a lot of pressure on a person, as well as it kind of stifles their creativity, because when you're creative, you're not necessarily under a deadline. Pure creativity is when you just are in the flow. Just at this point, I'm talking just freely and randomly, but going back to fearlessly loving, for me, I realized that I sometimes I'm like subconsciously or unknowingly, or not realizing that I'm projecting from a space of lack or negativity, and therefore I pinch myself off from love. And in order to fearlessly love my family is to trust them. And that's the whole thing. Do I trust myself? Sometimes my feelings are so scary that I feel like I don't trust myself. In terms of, like, sometimes I feel rage or anger. Those are feelings from early childhood, and that's more primal. And not primal. That's like back in the day. Evolution has occurred. And so just having a triggered moment of feeling primal, and the primal freaks me out. And therefore, in a way, I don't trust myself because of those primal feelings. But then I've come to realize, boom, that's exactly what it is. Exactly what I just said. Therefore, now I'm able to love fearlessly, to truly trust in the human kindness, the human intelligence of my family, to know that we all have co-created with one another in support of one another. We have intelligently co-created. We have created such love and harmony that why would I ever not trust that? Why would I now not trust myself? So to love fearlessly is to love with 100% trust, and not with sleeping with your eye with one eye open. Not to love with one eye open, but to truly, truly be at peace, and just with the knowingness of I love you. I love you, husband. I love you, children. I even love myself. I love myself first and foremost, right? Oxygen mask on yourself, then oxygen mask on the others. Loving fearlessly. I'm excited as this is unfolding. Happy to share this with you.